So I thought of that, blood coming out of her eyes, blood coming out of her everywhere. I started thinking about that Megyn Kelly thing. And by the way, I'm sure Megyn Kelly can't stand me, but I don't care because I'm always going to stick up for a woman who I feel is being demeaned by Trump, even if they don't like me, all right?
This is the moment journalist Megyn Kelly was booed and given the middle finger by Kathy Griffin.
There is much to admire about Donald Trump. There is.
She's a gorgeous Barbie doll, and men want to bang her, and girls want to be her, and I get it. If you watch Fox News, then she really was vicious toward Hillary. Vicious, spreading those lies. She also said, by the way, I just want to clear this up, Santa is white. So we don't really need her anymore spewing that nonsense.
It's so weird you're saying that, Kathy.
Kathy is not only one of the funniest humans alive, she will continue to be the fierce, brutally honest shero that millions love. Thank you for that, Kathy, because we need you right now. Kathy Griffin will now make some comments. Kathy.
I am teasing the president because this is America, and you shouldn't have to die for it. I believe so passionately about this. If I don't stand up and say this, I'm afraid there's going to be some 12-year-old nerdy girl like me in Forest Park, Illinois, who's going to maybe be watching me to see what I do. And this bully and this president, of all people, is going to come after me? He picked the wrong redhead. Fox News ain't got nothing on me. Although I think you should know, my mother, who thinks Fox News is real, is not speaking to me because she's in love with Tucker Carlson. So I'm even in trouble with my mother. So don't worry, everyone hates me.
I don't want to be mean, but you think that's the real reason her mother's not speaking to her?
This is Maggie, my mother. Mom, hold up the book, Mom.
Oh, I love Megyn.
Oh, Maggie loves Megyn.
Oh, I love Megyn. She's so beautiful.
You know what,
Yeah,
Mom, first of all, she was talking trash about me on that Kelly file, which isn't even a file.
Can I mention my other friend on Fox?
Yeah, if you want me to throw you down the escalator.
Will you be sending Donald Trump a copy?
I won't send Donald Trump a copy because knowing him, he's probably read it 10 times already.
Really?
And he's probably furious. I do. I need water. I'm probably shaking. Honestly, my whole career, I'm 56 years old. I'm 110 pounds wet. I've had everybody turn on me, and I just want to make people laugh. That's all I want to do. So I screwed up, but I want the gay guy who came to see me in Lake Charles, Louisiana a few weeks ago, who said, I wanted to come here because I'm scared to come out, but I get to come here and laugh for 2 hours. That's what I'm telling you. That's why I'm here. It's honestly, it's not for me. It's for them. I think a few people might actually be watching me, and I want them to see this old dame. I'm not laying down for this guy. I'm going to make fun of him. I'm not going to threaten him. I have no desire to harm him or anyone. I would never want to harm anybody.
Reporter Shira Levine,
Hi.
quoted you as saying that you were happy to deliver a beatdown to Donald Trump and also to Barron, and that you, quote, wanted to go down hard on Donald and go direct for Barron Trump.
When is this quote from?
This is a quote.
Yeah, I've said that in my act.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
She said that in her act, so she
Years ago.
And I get what I get what I am. I'm the shiny object. I get it. We all know what's going on here. They're using me as the shiny object so that nobody's talking about his FBI investigation. All right, I get it. I'm not afraid of Donald Trump. He's a bully. I've dealt with older white guys trying to keep me down my whole life, my whole career. I'm gonna make fun of the president. And you know what? I'm gonna make fun of him more now. More. I don't think I will have a career after this. I'm gonna be honest, he broke me. He broke me. He broke me. And then I was like, no, this isn't right. It's just not right. And I apologized because that was the right thing to do and I meant it. And then I saw the tide turning and I saw what they were doing and I went, oh, okay, they're trying to spin this and they're making it about Barron, and obviously that was never my intent. I would never want to hurt anyone, much less a child, but I started to see what was really happening, and then it was a mob mentality pile-on. And so many people have expressed to me personally across the country at my shows, they're scared. So yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna get arrested today. I don't know.
What do you
but
think
I have
about
to
CNN
stand
firing
up.
you?
Excuse me?
What do you think about CNN firing you?
It's sad. It's hurtful to me.
It's hurtful.
Yeah.
It's censorship is what it is. I'll say it more bluntly. She worked there for 10 years.
Look,
She was the
there's a
best
bunch
thing
of-
about New Year's Eve.
There's a bunch of old white guys trying to silence me, and I'm just here to say that's wrong. You don't have to like me, but you shouldn't silence a comic.
Kathy, you said you've been bullied by the Trump family. Have they reached out to you outside of social media?
I don't think they have to. My impression is that they have mobilized their armies or their bots or whatever they do. Like I said, it's quite clear to me that they're trying to use me as a distraction. And I'm not going to be collateral damage for this fool.
Kathy, critics might say, do you really think with all that's going on in the world, the White House is going to mobilize with old white men to ruin your career?
They have. Why are
It's
you
on Twitter.
Why are you doubting it? It is all over Twitter, but it's coming directly from the President of the United States to a 56-year-old female comedian who has no studio backing her, no network backing her. I don't have a big franchise movie coming out. He picked me. Don't you get it? I'm the easiest target. It's D-list comedian Kathy Griffin.
Kathy, do you think that if you were a male comic, it would be coming after you this hard?
No, cut the crap. This wouldn't be happening to a guy. This is a woman thing, all right? I'm just going to come out and say it. And I'm sorry if you don't agree with me, but I live it. I'm 56 years old. Everywhere I play, there's a male promoter. There's a male who owns a theater. The people who sign my checks are white guys. They're usually older white guys. I've been living this my whole career. I've been fighting this.
But I also want to say something else. You know, Kathy Griffin and Donald Trump are not equals. He is the President of the United States. We used to say that with great power comes great responsibility. We used to hold our presidents to a standard that they don't criticize artists and comedians.
My day job, as you know, is I go around the country and I stand in front of a microphone and I write all my own material, and I've done 23 stand-up comedy specials, more than any comedian, male or female, living or dead. And the reason I say obnoxious stuff like that is because I want young women watching this to know you can break a man's record. And I did it just to break a man's record. And by the way, I then broke my own record. Yes. So that same woman, if she's doubting herself, goes, dang, she didn't break her own. And people ask me why, and I go, just because I felt I had to. All right, so that's like my big thing, right? So Tyler Shields is a photographer who I think is super artsy-fartsy, as my mother would say. I know his history, and some of his work is, I think, powerful. He did an image that was powerful of an African-American man lynching a Klan member. Powerful. It was the end of the day. We've been doing all these silly photos, and I said, as I said on the tape, all right, let's get in trouble. Let's give him something to talk about. And, you know, of course you got to make fun of Trump, most obvious. Like I did a picture with Tyler a couple years ago, and it was like, you know, a statement picture, right? And I used it for some of my tour stops, and some of the stops thought it was too creepy. And it was a photo of a man's hand with scissors trying to cut my tongue out, as in men trying to silence a woman. Like, you get it, it's pretty obvious, right? And so I thought it was similar to that level. I thought, okay, I know I'm going to get some, as my mother would say, guff for this, but I did not think that people would be trying to murder me and mobilize other people to murder me. And I wish the president would govern instead of trying to do whatever he's trying to do.
Okay, thank you, everybody. Appreciate it.
Of this
Thank
First Amendment
you.
expression
Okay.
of you beheading Lisa Bloom. What is your opinion of that First Amendment expression of you beheading Lisa Bloom? Is there a question? Is there a comment you would have about this image of beheading Lisa Bloom? I wonder. This is a First Amendment protected expression, and we really ought to make sure that nobody gets bullied as a result of this. And the woman outside that handed it to me, she should not be bullied. Okay, we want to make sure that this First Amendment expression is protected, and I'm sure Kathy will protect it. Thank you.
So Kathy, thanks for joining us.
Kathy wanted to be in the newsroom.
Oh, and she has
God.
a book too. Did we mention?
Hi, it's me, the new intern.
Oh God, can somebody please sanitize the cup?
Is that your cup? Oh, that's your cup?
No, it's my cup. It's somewhere, she took it from a desk.
Oh.
Did I do everything wrong? I did everything wrong. I did everything wrong.